there's a reason the market really hates the idea of 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico, and that's because it's a really bad idea. First, if you're really bothered about fentanyl, which is what this allegedly these tariffs were about, slapping tariffs on Canada wouldn't even be in the top 100 policies you do to deal with it. Second, if you're really bothered about the border, about an invasion coming across the Mexican border, taking an action that will inflict an economic recession on Mexico is almost the last thing you do. It will prompt more people desperately to try coming and looking for work in the US. Then there's the issue of supply chains. Mexico and Canada have much more closely integrated, tightly knit supply chains with the US than anybody else. Of course they do. They're the only two countries that actually have a land border with the states. That means once you interrupt a tight supply chain, it's going to take a long time to fix the disruption, and prices will go up in the interim. Then you've got to bear in mind that both countries do actually buy a lot of stuff from the states. We've seen that from the way Canada started to respond. It would hurt Mexico and Canada, but they can actually retaliate in a way that many other countries can't. And then finally, if you really want to peel back globalization, it would have made far more sense to start with the tax cuts that would be almost universally popular in the markets, and then move on to the much more problematic area of trying to impose tariffs. That's what happened under Trump 1.0. It's not clear why the sequence is different this time. Now, to be clear, we're still watching this story. It's developing all the time. The new US president is a transactional guy, and he is forever trying to make deals. The point here is whether this is a sensible threat to start a negotiation.